So Kieran, the exciting thing about AGD is every time you turn up at a JCT Traffic Signals Symposium, we're seeing something new. From what I see from the display behind you, AGD 650 dual zone stop line detector seems to be a really big new thing to the market this year.
Yes, Paul, very much so. We've had it for probably about 12 months now, and we've been doing various different bits of testing, new bits of innovation with it, some new conversations with people, but always looking for feedback from the market as to what they've installed, why they've installed it, what feedback they have from that installation, and we use that as a path to move us forward, to help us innovate the product, and ultimately to guide us for where we're going to for the future.
Okay, so what does it do?
So as it says on the tin, it's a dual zone stop line detector, something that we're trying to move a little bit away from and do a little bit more with it. So this year what we've done is we've recorded a couple of videos just of some different ideas that we're trying to do. So as well as stop line, we're starting to look at bus priority, we're starting to look at all red, we're starting to look at adding additional zones in, so moving it from dual zone to multi-zone. And there's some new ideas that we're going to have as well that we're looking to kind of put out to the market and see what their feedback is and what their thoughts are on these new ideas that we're trying to do. So that's some things that we'll have some conversations about between today and tomorrow.
One of the issues is that the more you put into a product, sometimes the harder it is to configure, the more expertise you need to be able to actually make the thing work as well as it can do. Is that something that you've thought about and that you've actually made it really intuitive?
It's a very good question, Paul. I mean, we go back 30 years as an organisation, so we've been around radar and detecting vehicles for a very, very long time. As we've moved into the world of AI, the unit itself does its own deep learning. So we feed it full of information. We feed it what a bicycle is, what a truck is, what a bus is, what a vehicle is, a car, motorcycle, and we innovate from there. So we push it forward from there, and it's about utilising it in different ways and thinking about what else we can do with it. So instead of it just being stop line, can we use it for bus priority? Can we use it for cycle priority? Can we use it, as I say, for all red, for loop replacement, for exit blocking? There's a multitude of things that we can do with it. But as you bring a new product to the market and something that you're trying to constantly innovate, it is a step-by-step process. You're not going to achieve everything overnight. So we've done it in levels. We've not tried to change the world or reinvent the wheel all in one day. We're doing it over a period of time.
But it sounds a bit like the radar equivalent of an iPhone then, that you get new software and new firmware that goes into the product so it can do more things and kind of future-proofed.
Absolutely, absolutely. It very much is tomorrow for us. It's about today, so obviously achieving the pain points from the market, making sure we're doing what it says on the tin and solving those problems, but also prepping ourselves for tomorrow, for next year, and for what that future market holds and how the environment's going to change.
As far as the product actually on street already is concerned, how's it gone down with customers that are using it?
Oh, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I mean, even up till yesterday, I had a conversation with one of our clients yesterday who was giving us feedback immediately, loves the product. Ease of setup obviously is the big thing from an AGD perspective. It's something we pride ourselves on, but making sure that it is following up on that. We obviously then will liaise with a client once it's installed. We're constantly offering that support, assistance and help to them, and helping them, of course, help us drive the market forward.
And what else are you showing? There are a couple of other radar on the desk behind you.
We have a couple of other radar here. So we have the AGD 318, which is traffic control radar. And we have the AGD 326, which is an on-crossing radar, so a monopulse FMCW radar. And again, obviously, we have the 650 here in the background as well. So it's key from my perspective as I go through my own learning as well, to understand what the 650 is doing and that it's doing what we would like it to do, but also that the market understands what we offer as an organisation, that they're understanding the full portfolio and actually benefiting from what we've spent the last 30 years developing. So it's re-engaging with the market and driving that future development as well.